Hello.
Hello. Can I help you?
I'm the kindly respectable lady. Well, I hope to be.
Sorry.
The card in the shop window. Kindly respectable lady to look after child in child's...
Oh, yes, good. I'm sorry I wasn't quite with you for the moment. Come in. Come on in. Sit yourself down. It won't rape you. Would you like a cigarette?
No, thank you. I'm Mrs. Wood.
Ah.
And you're,
Marcia. And you're?
I'm, Joyce.
Joyce. Well, Joyce, have you done this sort of thing before?
Yes.
Much?
Yes. Well, on and off.
Oh, you've got children of your own, then?
Yes.
Are they at school?
They couldn't do this if they weren't.
Doing well, are they?
Yeah. Sheila's 10 and Bill's, 9. 8. Oh,
What I meant was, are they doing well at school?
oh, yeah. Sheila won the high jump last week.
Oh, well, you're
Got the
obviously...
school record.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
You're obviously experienced.
Too much.
Yes, quite. Do you live near?
Sort of. But it's very convenient because my husband's got a delivery round and he could drop me off in the morning and pick me up afterwards.
Oh, fine, fine. Oh, now, about the money. Did I put the right hourly rate on the card?
Yeah, yes, I think so.
Okay, fine.
Oh,
Now, the baby.
baby.
Yes, 11 months. No more than that. It'll be her birthday soon.
Oh, that's nice.
Something the matter?
Oh, no, I just thought it'd be a bit older. He or she or whatever it is.
She, Sam.
Ah, that's a nice name.
Oh, yes, it is. Come on up. I think she's awake. In here, Joyce. She's a bit sleepy.
Oh, isn't she lovely?
I'm trying not to give in, though.
She's beautiful. Oh, you are lucky.
She's no trouble.
I bet she's not. You're a real little girl, aren't you?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, boys are sort of more adventurous, aren't they? Get up to more mischief.
No, I'm afraid I can't agree with that.
Well, I only meant she's...
Well, you see, it's a question of upbringing, Joyce. Little boys are brought up to be adventurous, encouraged to be mischievous.
I think she wants to be picked up.
I think she wants sleep. That's what she wants. Come on, if we go now, she'll drop off. When might you start?
Anytime you like.
Would tomorrow be a frightful bore?
No, no, not at all.
Oh, good, that is a relief.
Are you working?
Will be on Monday. I'll get your bag. I've had the offer of something really rather nice, in books. Oh, by the way, you don't by any chance have a friend who's looking for a little job, do you?
In books?
No, housework. Here, 3 mornings a week.
Afraid not.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Suppose with the baby being asleep, I could help you out for a bit.
Are you sure?
Every mother has to do it.
Oh, exactly.
I wonder if you think it's too much.
No, thank you. It'll save me the bother of advertising. And I'll pay you for both jobs, too. No mother gets that.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
Don't worry, my husband's paying.
It's all right, then.
It's for his own daughter, after all. See you tomorrow at 9, then.
Yeah.
No luck, love.
Oh, yeah. Got a cleaning job, 2 more money.
Oh, yeah, bloody hell, I'll lose the keys. What's the matter?
I don't know what I went through.
What?
Well...
What did she say to you?
It's not what she said. She was all right. It's what I said to her. I said I'd done the job before. I said, you've got a delivery around. You'll never guess what.
What?
We've suddenly got 2 kids. I mean, I told her one lie. I had to go on to make it believable.
Oh, never mind, love. No one's blaming you.
I never said they were. I just didn't know I'd have to lie like that. I'm awful. You must be tired out after all that driving. Shall we go and get a cup of tea? We'll fill the flask too while we're at it.
Good idea. we got the old batch, we said we'd go camping in it one year, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, but not in London.
Now the kitchen. Washing machine, you know. Dishwasher, marvellous. You just pull down the door, slide the rack up, put the things in, slide the rack back, pour in the detergent here, shut the door, press the button, and there you are.
Very clever.
Cooker speaks for itself. Fridge, teats and bottles around there, and in this cupboard here, the hoover and brooms and mops and all that sort of thing. Well, I think that's everything. God, it's 12 already. Would you like some lunch?
Yeah, just show me where everything is.
No. You sit down. I'll do it. What do you fancy?
Oh, I don't mind.
There's not an awful lot here, actually. Perhaps you could do a shop for me this afternoon.
Yes, of course.
Salad, all right?
Fine.
Good. And some wine. I think I've got some open. Oh, yes. Oh, sod. Look, can you clean the lettuce and I'll just answer the phone?
That was quick.
Yes, my husband. Look, would you like to carry on with the food now you've started and I'll lay the table?
You've been separated long, if you don't mind me asking.
Oh, ask what you like. Sorry. About 5 months.
Seem to be coping all right.
Oh, I'm coping fine. It was marriage I couldn't cope with.
Short and not so sweet, was it?
No, we were married for 7 years.
7-year itch.
More like 7 years of itching. The salad bowl's in the cupboard to your right. Beaujolais suits you.
Sorry?
The wine.
Yeah, I don't mind. Ow.
You all right?
Oh, yeah. I've got just a twinge. Get my husband to give it a rub tonight if there's...
If what?
If I can get him away from the telly.
Oh, it's like that, is it? I thought as much from what you said about the phone. I don't know how you cope.
Well, we have to, really, for Sheila and Bill's sake.
I don't approve of that attitude.
Oh, well. He loves me, really.
Isn't that what we all say?
Yeah, funny world.
I'm sorry, have I upset you?
No, not
I think I have. Would you like to talk about it?
No, tell me about your husband. What's he like, then? Where'd you meet him?
In New York. He's an American.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Do you like America?
At first, I had lots of fun and lots of boyfriends. Then I had to go and become a bloody housewife.
Did he make you give up your work, then?
Ah, there's the rub.
Rob?
He didn't even need to. You must understand, Joyce, that the whole culture was designed to keep women in the home. God, when I think of those television commercials, happy cornflakes families with feminine mum and masculine car. Buy, and stay at home so that you'll know what to go on buying in order to go on being happy.
Really? When did all that start?
Oh, at the end of the war. The women had been doing all the jobs, but once we'd won the war and the men came home, the women had to be made to quit.
That's wicked. Wasn't that bad here?
Oh, I don't mean they were openly fired, but they had to be made to quit voluntarily.
Must have been good commercials.
Oh, it wasn't just television, it was everything. Here's some pepper.
Oh.
And just about everybody was in on it. Oh, like this. Why don't you tell me more about it, Joyce?
No, you've really got me interested now. I mean, when did you realise it all?
Obviously, for a while, I lived the unthinking life of the typical American housewife.
Oh, no.
Free to choose my own car, my own clothes, the latest gadgets. But, you know, gradually I began to feel I didn't really exist. I felt really resentful towards my husband, and I didn't know why. In the end, it came to an absolute bloody crisis. A real crisis of identity. I'm shaking just telling you about it.
You don't have to.
No, I want to, Joyce. I think women should talk. Share their sufferings, raise each other's consciousness. There should be no barriers, Joyce. We're all in the same rotten boat, don't you see?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm beginning to.
Good. Then it's beginning to happen.
What is?
One of the skins is beginning to peel back from your eyes. You see, a woman's upbringing and her education, the whole culture conditions her to be different from men. When in actual fact she has the same feelings, the same desires, the same needs, the same aspirations, the same intellect, underneath it all, that is.
Underneath what?
Those layers of skin I was talking about, Joyce, they're the chains that bind us. Women will never have freedom of choice until they can attain the same conditions of existence as men.
So what did you do?
Oh, I got a job. I don't really want this. I told my husband that I'd had a change of mind, and that I could even have been a concert cellist if I'd been given the opportunity. We can put these straight into the dishwasher. And I was damn sure I wasn't going to spend the rest of my life writing notes to the milkman.
What do you say to that?
He said he didn't mind. Actually, we got on better for a while. Had the occasional taste of heaven.
Really? Why did you come back then?
I realized I'd made the same mistake again. I assumed that success was the same thing as fulfillment. I started to worry why I wasn't worried enough to get ulcers. That's when I became politically aware. So I told my husband I thought he ought to get himself transferred to his firm's London office. Is it making sense, any of this, Joyce?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, from your point of view?
Yeah. Very much so.
Good. I think we'll make you out that shopping list now. And we can have another chat maybe this afternoon.
Where's the car? You had to get a new one. Oh, come on. It's not just the battery. I've had a rotten day too, if that helps. Don't know how I'm going to stick it. What happened down there?
Nothing. We can't get social security because we haven't got an address for them to send it to.
Well, what about getting a council house?
Ah, come off it. We weren't more than a couple of inches up the list in Islington. Hang on. We can't even get an old one. That's coming down in a few years.
I wouldn't want that anyway.
Oh, don't worry, girl. You're not going to get it. Got to have kids under 16. I'll be over 3 months pregnant.
3 what?
Yeah. Used to be 8. The woman at the council was very proud. They managed to get it down to 3. I knew. I'd help you if you're only 2.5 months gone.
It hardly affects us, does it?
Oh, I'm sorry, love. I didn't think.
Come on, it's all right.
No, it's not all right. It's all bloody wrong. We shouldn't get the thin end all the time.
My treatment might have worked. There's still time. Come on.
Anyway, this councilwoman gave me a few phone numbers to try. I mean, she was all right, really. But she said our best bet was Islington.
Oh, no, it's not.
But I
don't want our friends seeing us like this.
Well, nor do I. Nor do I.
Mind you, I don't think I can stick it with her much longer.
Oh, I thought you said she was all right.
Well, she's all right. She knows say some funny things, though. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Do you know what she says about women?
What?
Well, she calls them spiritual cripples, subhumans, parasites. She's going to give us a bad name.
Mad, is she?
No, I don't think she is. She's got me telling so many lies, I don't know whether I'm coming or going.
Well, I must say, Joyce, you've done a marvellous job these last few days. I could never have got it so clean.
Something to take a pride in, isn't it? It's nice to be appreciated. Can't say that about all employers.
Like your husband, you mean?
Yeah.
God, it makes me so mad. Look, shut me up if you think I'm poking my nose in, Joyce, but I do think you should, at the very least, try making him do a thing or two. I mean, has he done any dusting this week?
No.
Or washing?
No.
Or ironing or cooking?
No.
Just been tinkering with his car, I suppose.
Yeah, you could say that.
Yes, I thought as much. Oh, shit. And they say marriage was invented for us. You know, you and I should bear witness, Joyce, and light the way for those to come. Apart from anything else, we should let them know how unspeakably dreary it all is.
So you'll soon be free enough to have lots of blokes again.
Oh, yes. But am I free not to be a sexual object? You see, Joyce, we've got to break out of our stereotypes, the set two-dimensional roles of housewife, whore, mother, that the male supremacy thing makes us play. Would you like some more coffee?
No, I ought to be going, actually.
Pulling on his chains again, is he?
Oh, well, it won't hurt to stay for a minute.
Good for you. No, I'll do it. You see, in our group discussions, we're learning to become free and autonomous human beings.
What does autonomous mean?
Oh, self-sufficient, self-governing, independent.
Ah, you mean like Robinson Crusoe?
Yes.
Except he had Man Friday.
What?
Found his footprints in the sand, saw it at the Empire. I saw Cinderella there, too. I think that was the year it burned down.
Oh, poetic justice.
Don't you like pantomime?
Not Cinderella. Cinderella is exactly what we're talking about. Woman is Cinderella, servile and submissive. The Cinderella who submits.
I know, to the ugly sisters.
No, no, no. I mean, why are they ugly? Ugly by whose standards? Yours? Mine? Men say we've got to be pretty to obtain love and happiness. Their myth of love and happiness. The ugly sisters aren't ugly because they're ugly because they're desperate for a man. And they chase after the Prince Charming and they're made fools of. That's why they're ugly.
But they're men.
What are you talking about?
The ugly sisters are played by men.
Oh, well, that's just to raise a laugh, to put us down. Every Christmas, thousands upon thousands of school children are brainwashed.
Button's Zolt's Cinderella, he's a man.
Oh, he just wants her for himself. Would you like a biscuit?
No, thanks.
I think I will. Oh, no, I will.
When she says she doesn't love him, he doesn't stand in her way.
Male propaganda.
What do you mean?
Oh, Joyce, it's as clear as daylight. It's a man, Prince Charming, who wins in the end. You can't deny that.
But he's a girl.
Who's a girl?
Principal boy.
Oh, well, that's just a sop. To force women into the glass slipper. Do you know in the German version of the story, the ugly sisters cut their toes off? Today, women wear makeup, go on diets, do the whole beauty bit just to look alike and conform to the ideal.
You're too clever for me.
Nonsense, you're doing very well. Don't disparage. Look, for thousands of years, women have had to lean on men as a crutch. Now, the question is, what are we going to do now that technology has made freedom possible? Society, as we know it, favors the couple in every field, from tax to housing. Security, as we know it, is actually a denial of life. So you see, Joyce, at first, it's got to be painful. It's got to hurt, Joyce. We've got to feel unloved and confused. It'll be proof that things are going right.
How will we know they're going wrong?
Oh, they won't, they can't, they won't. New values emerge in response to new conditions. Our movement will restore the world, Joyce. Restore it quite literally to its senses. And in the end, can't you see it?
Yeah, yeah. I think I kind of shut my eyes.
Good. That's another layer gone. We are getting on.
Oh, come on. What time do you call this?
Sorry.
What kept you?
She did.
Hope she's paying you overtime.
Of course she's not.
What's the matter with you? She don't own you. You know I was waiting for you.
She wants to talk. And anyway, it's not every day I have the chance to have an intelligent conversation, is it?
Oh, thank you. Charming.
Well, it's true. You don't talk about anything these days. You just think you were clever. Especially when you're in the union. You'd have a discussion about anybody about anything. But since your breakdown, It's not that I want you to be argumentative, but we could have a proper talk sometimes, couldn't we?
No reason why not.
I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Been a bad day again. Yes, all right.
What you're just talking
Oh,
about?
well, I don't know. Yes, she's clever. She does say interesting things. I don't know. She doesn't seem to have much common. Anyway, I've got your clean washing. It's all ironed and all.
Thanks. Do your own?
Yeah. Had a bath and all.
Great, it's all right for Sam, isn't it? In a lap of luxury all day. I'm beginning to think it'd be better if I got a job and you done the hunting.
I can't drive.
Hello, I'm Buzz.
Sorry?
Buzz, I've come to see Tracy.
I think you've come to the wrong house.
No, this is my house. At least it was my house. I've come to see Sam.
You just said
Tracy, yes, it's her other name.
Oh, you're...
Yes.
Oh,
May I come in?
yeah.
Sorry about barging in like this, but I'm on my way to Oslo this afternoon, and there's a very good probability I won't be back in time for her birthday. That's new. I would have let Marcia know, but I've been tied up all morning.
I'm afraid Sam's, Tracy?
Call her anything you like. We do. We never could agree on her name.
Anyway, your baby's just gone off to sleep.
Oh, damn it. I won't go up if you don't think
No, I just thought perhaps it might be best if you didn't wake her up.
That's okay. And she's asleep. I'll have a quiet look. Leave this beside her crib and be on my way. I've got to catch my flight as it is.
Hey, look, this is silly. It'll be all right just for once.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Come on. Why can't I drive?
Because you ain't got a licence.
I know. That's what I mean. Why not?
Because you never put in for one.
That's what I mean.
Well, you had your chance. I said I'd give you lessons.
You said you would, but you didn't mean it.
Oh, if I've refused, would you said I didn't mean that?
You would have meant that.
Can't be right, can I?
Anyway, I want to learn.
Well, you can when we get out of this hole.
I want to learn now. Give us something to do in the evenings.
Oh, look, what about the petrol? And my nerves.
Huh. What about my nerves? What about a woman's nerves?
What about our car?
What about it?
Well, if you smashed it, where would we be? Out of house and home. Marvellous. Bloody marvellous. Listen, tell you what, love. When we get out of this, I'll pay for you to have lessons properly, eh? With a school. I can pay for yourself if you'd rather.
No. You pay.
All right. Yeah, thanks, I will. Oh. Yeah.
No luck.
Samaritan said they couldn't help. They gave me some numbers which I'd already got. Homeless family said they couldn't help because we didn't have children. Said we weren't really that desperate. There's people living in tents and corridors and God knows what, apparently. Poor sods. Shelter said if you give us a mattress for the night,
Charming.
at least give me a couple more numbers. Some people call shack.
I don't want to live in a shack.
It might just be the name, love.
What was the name of the other one?
Squatters.
I'm not going to be a squatter, mate. They go breaking into houses.
I know. Mind you, I wasn't exactly invited here, was I?
Oh, come on. That's a bit different.
You wouldn't have thought so 10 days ago.
Neither would you. You've changed and all.
Say I haven't. Still a damn sight more nervous about her finding me here than you are.
She won't have told you so. It's back at the same time.
Better for out of her confirmation classes.
Oh, they're not so bad. I was beginning to enjoy playing my part yesterday.
Well, I'm glad you're happy. Oh, stop polishing them, will you? Where the solid and silver away.
Come and sit down. Fancy a drop of Beaujolais? Did you know Muriel and David split up? Well, I mean, it was on the cards, wasn't it? You could tell by the way he walked. What we're gonna do?
I don't know. Unless you take a fancy to one of those new towns.
Well, it'd be better than squatting.
Oh, bloody hell. You said no before.
I didn't know.
Yes, you did.
When?
When we had to move out of Battersea.
We had the shop to go to then. I thought you meant last week.
No. Well, I'll see if I can get an interview then, shall I?
Don't worry, love. It'll be all right. We'll have an house, you'll have a job, and we'll have kids. It'll be lovely. Be all right.
Shall we go upstairs?
You're not off. I can't, though. Sheila... Oh, I mean, Sam.
Watch it, love.
Shall I make us a nice cup of coffee?
No, I'll do it.
I rang the bell.
Her birthday was yesterday.
I couldn't get back. May I come in?
Oh, don't be funny. Do you want a drink?
Bourbon, please. Marcy. Marcy, I want Tracy to live with me.
What?
I want custody.
What do you mean?
What I say.
I thought we agreed that I should have her.
I've changed my mind.
Well, you can't.
I have. There's no law against it. When the divorce comes through, I'll be getting married again. We want her to live with us.
In Norway, I suppose.
Maybe.
Look, just get out of here, will you?
What if he goes to court?
Oh, he will. I'm phoning my solicitor in the morning.
Well, perhaps it won't be so bad. Perhaps you can share her.
Share her? What on earth are you talking about, Joyce? He hasn't got a leg to stand on. He's just trying it on.
I mean, he doesn't really want her.
Yes, of course he wants her, but he knows he's got to prove that I'm unfit to look after her.
Oh, you're not.
No, of course I'm not. He's just being bloody awkward.
I'm glad I'm not in your shoes.
Don't let him in the house again, Joyce.
Oh, I won't.
Don't let anybody in.
No, I won't.
Never know. God, it's bloody funny, really.
What is?
Well, the joke is I strongly believe in an ideal world, but neither of us should have her.
Who should then? Your mother?
Everyone. I'd like to see the family just disappear, Joyce. I don't think children should be dependent on such a rotten institution for love.
I think it's a marvellous institution.
Do you? Do you really, Joyce? I don't think you do. I don't see how you can. Here's your tea. Would you like some cake?
Oh, no, thank you.
Trying to get you on a diet, is he?
No, I've got a bit of a tummy upset, actually.
I'll believe you. You see, Joyce, what we got to understand was that all of us, male and female, were oppressed when we were children. We were conditioned to need a particular kind of love. And that isn't going to happen to Sam. She's not going to end up with a mother like the one I had, or a father who'd rather spend every night at the club than be at home with his bitch of a wife. I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter. The times I've tried to get you to talk about your problems.
No, go on, finish what you were saying.
Finish, I've hardly started. You know what I want, Joyce? I want the whole world to be a home. Then no one would be homeless. You know, we ought to have residential nurseries, staffed by equal numbers of men and women, properly trained, and no mothers.
What, no fathers? The men couldn't be fathers anymore?
Oh, we wouldn't have to tell them who their children were.
Well, you mean we could know and they couldn't?
The children wouldn't be special to us, just as all men would be fathers to all children.
Or to none.
Well, there you are, you see, it's a myth.
Do you really believe all that?
Yes, I do, Joyce. I do. But the question we ought to be asking ourselves is why the pressure to have children is on the women, Why we can't finally be free of all this... What's the matter?
Sorry, I'm not feeling very well.
Oh, I'm sorry, love. You should have said.
No, I've not been feeling good all day, actually.
Well, look, why didn't you get along home and put your feet up? No, leave that. I'll do it. You just go along home and give me a ring in the morning if you can't make it, okay?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, look at Sam. Isn't she beautiful?
Oh, don't tell me, Eric.
Ah, I got a job. Thermos factory. Not too bad. Counting the inside of flasks. Good money.
What about the house?
Oh, yeah. We have house and all. 2 bedrooms, central heating. Only snake is I've got to work up there for 6 months first.
Oh, Eric, I can't live here for 6 months on my own.
Of course you can't. Bloody radio. Oh, never mind, love. We'll find something. I got the squatters tomorrow. Lovely houses to would have. Would have been bloody paradise to get one of those. Still. Oh, no, come on, there's no good giving in.
Oh, Eric.
What? What?
Nothing, it doesn't matter.
What, are you all right?
Yeah. I love you, Eric. I do love you.
I know you do. I love you and all. I'd never have stuck it without you.
We will manage, won't we?
Yeah, of course we will. You see. Hey? Let's get some sleep, eh?
Yeah. Those bloody birds woke me up again at 5 this morning.
You know. Oh, this guy's like a bloody prisoner. Come on in. I mean, like the babes in the wood. Hey. Only difference is the birds don't cover us with leaves. They crap all over the car. Yeah, that's it. I was thinking about your Marcia on the train today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's that?
What?
It's the police.
Oi! You can't sleep here.
What?
Sorry, mate, I've got to move you along.
Oh, come on.
Now, look, I could take you in for vagrancy if I wanted to. So just move on, eh? Out of my area.
Oh, where to?
You know, that's your problem. Now, get going, old son. Go on. Go on. Move yourself, lad.
Baby, you're tired. Oh, look. Uncle Eric. Let me see him. See what he's doing. Hey. Yes, I know. Darling, you're drenched. Come in. Take your shoes off, covered in mud. Come on, you're not in the cold. She's got the tantrums as it is. How'd you get on?
All right. Nice bloke. Didn't have any houses. He said we should try the official squatters back in Islington. I said we'd rather not if we didn't have to. And then he said we should try the unofficial ones here. Give me the number, but no one answered. Hey. Well, it's been an eye on this, it really has.
There's a nice hot bath for you upstairs and a clean towel, so off you go.
What should I do
Come
with
on,
these?
Put them in the bathroom, take them upstairs with you.
Yes, Mum.
Yes, my baby. Yes,
No, I still can't get over coming in here. It's like coming through Alice's bloody looking glass. Ah, this is bliss. Bleeding bloody bliss.
Do you want me to do your back for you?
Yeah. You gone to sleep?
Yeah, she's ever so good. Gave her a bath this morning. She even had a little swim.
Oh, yeah? Shall I?
Oh, yeah, and flood the place.
Ow, that hurt.
Oh, don't be such a baby.
Yeah, I was thinking this morning.
What, in the loo?
Yeah, how did you know?
It's your daily think.
Yeah. Anyway, I was wondering whether the baby would grow up to be the same person if we adopted it as it would if she adopted it.
Doubt it. I mean, it'd still be the same her or him, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
I can't help worrying about Sam with her.
Well, if that kid is going to get messed up, at least he'll be well off. Better that than badly off and messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. All done.
Here, there's a piece of paper in my trouser pocket.
Is it?
Read it.
Legal warning. This property has been occupied by squatters and we intend to stay here. If you try to evict us by force, we will prosecute you. You must deal with us through the courts. Do they do that?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Look, we've got to, love. In fact, thinking about it, it might not be a bad idea to try to find ourselves somewhere tonight.
What's the point they evict you in the end?
Oh, yeah. It gives a breathing space, wouldn't it?
No,
Oh, come on, cheer up. Come and have a splash in the
I
bath.
can't, I've got to get on. I'll do your front.
Yeah.
Joyce?
Oh, look, sir.
Joyce!
Coming! You get dried up, keep it talking. Here.
Joyce!
Coming! Is anything the matter?
Sam's crying. Why is she crying?
I don't know.
Well, you ought to. You're paid to look after her.
I thought you thought babies were too cared for these days.
They need some love.
Oh, I didn't know I was paid to give her love.
That is not a very responsible attitude.
I'm sorry. You're not being very fair.
I'm being extremely fair. I'm not forcing you to work here. You can leave if you want to.
How was I to know you'd come home?
Exactly. It makes me wonder what you do all day.
I work very hard.
Oh, I know you do, Joyce. I'm sorry. You'll have to forgive me. I feel ghastly. Why is it me who has to get them like this? If men had them, they'd have invented something long ago. Anyway, Sam, stop crying. Is that the bath running out?
Yeah, I just gave her one.
Oh, you are good, Joyce. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Would like a cup of tea?
No thanks, love. I think I need something a bit stiffer.
Well, we're going to have our little chat today.
I don't think there's any point today, Joyce. You get along home. I'll be better on my own.
See you tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Cheerio!
Oh, God. Hi, it's me. No, I'm at home. I took the rest of the day off. Oh, I just feel pissed off. Everything and nothing. Oh, yes, that too. No, I was talking to Joyce yesterday, and it got me thinking about everything. Well, nothing absolutely decided. Everything's so diffuse. It got me wondering about the movement as a whole. What? Oh, I don't care what she says in her book. What I'm getting at is The conditioning argument. Oh, no, wait. Let me just say what I want to say. Some say we're the first sex, historically. Some say we're the second, right? Some say motherhood is natural. Some say it's unnatural. Some say there is a vaginal orgasm. Some say there isn't. Some say men are the oppressors. Some say it's the system. Some say it's all system. Some say it's capitalism. No, I am not backing out. No, I agree. I agree immaturity should not be an excuse for not forging ahead. All I am saying is what's conditioned and what isn't. Hang on. Oh, look, Sam's crying. I'll have to go. Yes, I am a bit. All right. Okay.
Will it do?
It might have done. If someone hadn't poured concrete down the toilet.
Oh, do that.
Who'd you think?
Morning. Lovely day, isn't it? It's so beautiful. The sun's so warm. It's been shining all morning. Is anything wrong?
Oh, Joyce, come here.
Oh, dear. Must have got that on my shoes when I was in the garden.
And whose Wellingtons were you wearing, Joyce? I asked you not to let anybody in this house, and you've had somebody here, haven't you? Up in the bathroom.
I wouldn't do that.
I want you to tell me the truth, Joyce.
Well, my husband came round when I was bathing Sam.
Oh, well, now we're getting somewhere. Why did he come round?
See me?
Yes, but why here?
Well, he came because he'd heard from my mother I was pregnant.
Why all the panic?
He wants me to have it.
Oh, my God, Joyce, this is terrible. Come and sit down. What are you going to do?
Don't know.
Well, surely you're not planning to have it.
Well, I know I shouldn't.
Well, then don't. It's your body, not his. You don't even love him, Joyce. It would be absolutely immoral.
I wouldn't know what to tell him.
Just tell him that to put the mythical rights of something that resembles an overgrown tadpole before the very real rights of a woman like you is absolutely bloody medieval.
Oh, I couldn't tell him that.
Well, then I will. You give me your address, I'll go round there this evening.
No, it wouldn't do any good. He wouldn't
Listen, let me worry about that. What is the address?
Oh, I can't.
It's for your own good, Joyce. Come on, what is it?
in Turner Street at the moment.
Yes, what number?
KYU 388D.
What?
It's a car. We haven't got an house. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lie to you.
But
You've been
Joyce,
ever
why
so
didn't
good
you
to
tell
me.
me
I
before?
couldn't tell you because you wouldn't have let me do the
Oh,
job.
well, this is terrible.
I'm sorry,
terrible.
you've got enough problems.
I'm not talking about my problems. I'm talking about you. My problems are under control.
I'll go if you like.
No, don't be silly. Got to work something out. A car. Look, your children, are they in care?
I haven't got any. I'm sorry, I did look after friends once. I knew what I was doing.
I don't know what to say. How did it all happen?
We used to have a fish and chip shop in Islington. Great it was. Flat to go with it, you know, we managed it. But, what do you call them? The trendy started moving in, the property went up in value. So the boss, he wanted to sell out. So he gave us the sack. Said we were smoking. That's ridiculous, because I don't smoke, Mary Gardy doesn't. Could have applied to the court for an extension order, but we'd have had to go in the end. So, went up to Leeds with my husband's sister, because he comes from up there. Her husband came back, they were fighting all the time. We had to leave, because he didn't want us there, because we were running out of money. He gave up his job. It didn't matter. It's only a part-time job in a washing machine factory. So we come back down here. The trouble is, you can't get Social Security because we ain't got a house, you see. And that's why I had to take this job.
You tried sheltering all those people?
Yeah.
Typical man's world. Oh, thank God you're not pregnant. That would really have put the cat among the pigeons.
That's true, actually. Must be when we're in Leeds.
Oh, sure.
I haven't been able to down here.
What did your husband say?
I haven't told him.
Why ever not?
Because he's worried out of his mind as it is. Anyway, I knew it certain myself a couple of days ago. See, I thought if I could last out for 3 months, you could qualify then. See, you could get a place round here. If you're 3 months. So I'll have to tell him now.
I suppose he'll shout at you.
No, he won't, actually. He's very kind. Anyway, I'll be going then.
Oh, don't be silly. Come on, we've got to work something out. There must be some way. Have a cup of tea. I've got it. I've got an idea. You just drink that. I'll be back in a minute.
Sorry I'm late, love.
Hey, I think I've got a place.
What?
What is Marcia's doing? You trod mud all over the stairs, so I had to tell her everything. So she rang up this MP friend of hers, who then rang up this councillor bloke. Anyway, he said we could get councillor priority. You know, we'll be a special case. That if we present ourselves to the homeless family unit tomorrow morning, we'll be given every consideration. It won't be a council house, it'll be one that's coming down in a few years. But then we get a council house when it does.
Bloody might.
I thought, what's the matter? I thought you'd be pleased.
She made one phone call, one bloody phone call.
Oh, come on, Eric. I'm not feeling well.
Well, neither am
I've been
I.
waiting hours.
Yeah, I haven't all. The other end of the telephones. Well, that's it. I've had just about enough of her. I'm going to give her a mouthful.
Oh, come on. We'll lose the house.
Sod her ass. I don't want it. Where are you going?
I'm getting out.
Get back in here. Joyce, come on, get back in here. We're going round there.
You couldn't argue with her.
Who says I can't? What, are you coming? Yes or no?
No!
What do you think you're doing? I've got a baby asleep
I'm Mary
upstairs. I don't think I know you.
Joyce's husband. I want to talk to you. Can I come in?
Not if you take that tone of voice.
Well, then come over to our place. There's a cup of tea in a flask.
Didn't you get the
I wouldn't
house?
touch it with a barge pole.
Why ever not?
My business.
Listen, you've got Joyce to think about
I've
now.
always thought about Joyce.
Well, hasn't she told
Look,
you?
are we going inside? I have to chain myself to the bleeding railings.
For God's sake, come in. Bastard.
Right.
Yes, right. If you want a fight, you're going to get one. I've had just about enough. What do you want?
I've come to make you an offer. But let me say, first of all, that I think of you as an equal. Although it goes against the grain. Now, I know you don't think of me as your equal, but that's another story.
I'm not letting you get away with that. It's hardly my fault that I'm middle class and you're not.
Well, is it my fault I'm a man and you're not?
We're not talking about
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we bloody are. The only difference is I know it's no good just thinking of myself equal. I've got to be equal. So I'm here. Now it's your turn. Instead of just thinking of yourself equal to men, go and be equal.
Do you mind telling me what you're talking about?
Well, you told Joyce you could have been a cellist if you'd had the chance.
So?
Well, opportunity knocks. I'm giving you the chance to be one. No excuses. We'll look after the house and baby for you. And if you want, we'll have him. We'll have the house and we'll have the baby. We'll adopt it. And you'll be really free. Go on then. There's the door. You don't actually have to be a cellist. You can be a Bernard Lavelle, a Barbara Castle, whatever you like. Well, go on. It's never too late. If you're worried about somewhere to live, you can, well, we'll give you your own room here. And you can have your own little key. And we'll cook your meals for you. And if you want, we'll give you pocket money. But only if you want, because you're a big girl now.
You pig, get off my property.
Oh, no. No, I'm staying. I'm squatting.
What right have you got
The right
to
of
come...
someone we know how to live. If you haven't been so busy with your women's rights, you see, there's a lot more wrong with this world.
Oh, God. You really don't understand. Sex class is more important than any other class. It's at the bottom of all history, all culture, even nature itself. Woman's oppression goes right back to the animal kingdom. We are the true proletariat.
You? The only proletariat is a working class girl. You lot don't know anything about that.
God, don't be so bloody reactionary. It shows how you've been conditioned. If you just listen to me,
Oh,
I'll
don't start trying to
explain.
change me. I'm not Joyce. And if you had that word conditioning once more, I'll ram it down your throat. Yeah, I absolutely bloody agree with you. You've been conditioned, all right. Conditioned to believe that you'll always have a good job if that's what you want. To believe that your child will always have a decent enough education. To believe you'll always have a roof over your head if that's what you want. To believe that the state and the system...
I'm
and
not
all
taking any more of this. I'm phoning the police.
Conditioned to believe that the police will always be on your side if you want them to be.
Why do I have to put up with hooligans like you?
Because I've been conditioned. That's how the argument goes, isn't it? Therefore, I can rape you now and not feel the slightest bit guilty. I can pull this lead out a lot faster than you can die.
God, you're pathetic. You think just because you're stronger than me...
I don't think nothing of the sort. Just that I've learnt one hell of a lot in the last few weeks. I know that out there, it's still a question of the survival of the fittest, and you know it.
Yes, and we're going to change all that. One day the weakest will not be dependent on the strongest. One day this push-button world will finally...
Grow up! Jesus, it's easier to believe in Adam and Eve than it is in you.
Oh, God. You know your trouble. You actually believe in Adam and Eve.
What are you talking about?
Well, what are you talking about?
I'll show you.
What are you doing? For God's sake. No, stop that. Don't! Leave it alone! Stop it! Get out, you bastard! Get out! Get out of my house! You give that to me. Come on, give it to me. Tell me what you're on about!
I'm showing you.
Tell me!
Your push-button world's all very well, but you don't have to work in the factories and make the buttons.
Other women do.
Is that all you think about? I'm talking about you and your myth of independence.
At least I
Well,
work!
lucky you. You get all the fulfillment and the other poor sods have to do the graft.
When the revolution comes, everybody will be making a...
Except for clever people like you, we're all fighting to but find ways of getting out of your practice.
We won't be allowed to! Stop it!
didn't mean
One day we actually will be liberated. There'll be no job divisions, no discriminations of labour, childbirth will not be painful. One day we will finally be free of the pain. Oh, shit. One day when your anatomy is no longer your destiny, art and technology will merge and create an androgynous culture, a new reality. One day, culture itself will disappear. There'll be no more poetry, there'll be no more music, because they won't be needed. One day we will create our own Garden of Eden. With no more drudgery and no fall. One day we will have instant communication everywhere. One universal consciousness.
I didn't want to do it like that, man. I don't want to hate. I don't want to fight. Sorry.
Oh, don't apologise to me. Apologise to Joyce.
For what?
For leaving her in her condition.
What condition?
She's pregnant! Listen, you must take that house.
No.
Then come and live here.
What?
At least until she's had it. I'm taking you up on your offer.
I've got a house. Yeah. Found it today.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right, Sam. It's all right. Yeah. Come sit down. Come, Tracy. I don't know.
Why don't you tell me? Why won't you let me know?
What do you know now?
There's nothing in London. At this place called Corby. It's a new town. There'll be something there for us. I don't know what we're going to do. But we're going to do it.